Nice shooting, nice shooting. You like your new gun?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting sighted in over here for Wall, shooting his new 22. And we're getting sighted in over here. Got some new hardware on the gun, so we're gonna start shooting out at our 350 next way out there. See how far the zoom goes. But we're figuring it out, getting ready in what, 2.5 weeks. I just got the dunks, gonna leave, more on lunch, and I look over at his table, see what he's reading about. I think it's gonna be a long trip. I don't know if we're on the same page of how we want to kill these things, and I don't know, man. We got some things to talk about.
Montana, year 3.
And it's only fair that I give you the bad with the good, even though it's the complete antithesis of sport hunting. If you have enough money, you can still shoot a white rhino today. I said shoot, not hunt. What?
$12 on our day 2 of traveling. Made our way down into the valley. Working our way deeper into the mountain. There's some clouds and some rain hitting the windshield, but we're hoping everything's telling us that it's not much, but we know how that could go. Hopefully we can get to where we're going, get some camp set up, and stretch our legs for the long drive. I think we've done about, at this point, 16 hours in the car. Yeah. So we're ready to get out and get moving, and yeah, hopefully get some glassing done tonight. I think we found home for a little bit. I'm gonna do a little different this year. We're going to, instead of putting everything on our backs and selling ourselves at one spot, we're gonna do a base camp with several options to day hike into with lighter packs. It's gonna be a lot more hiking, but with lighter packs and more options. The thing that got us spare last year was changing our game plan when it wasn't working. So now we're in a spot where we can make those changes happen quick. So we're gonna get things set up here, and then we are gonna load up and head up to our first glassing spot. Water won't be an issue. That's a good home water. If you know anything about home water in Iowa, it's not good. We should probably dump it and bring back some of this stuff with us. We were just walking into our trailhead and we got a beautiful mule deer doe. Here we go. We're just hiking up the trail. Got some poop right away. It's old, but it's a sign. Just keep on moving. First glassing spot of the trip. Getting this spotter set up. Dunk's getting a little lunch in. We climbed up high. We started way down there. We came up, switched back up to this spot. Really nice trail to get up on, but still tough elevation. We have really nice stuff in these drainages up here. Green grass, green grass, green grass. Last year, we hunted way on that other side of the valley in that mountain range over there. And we can actually glass into where we saw the bear, so that's kind of exciting. And we can still see that spot we wish we could have got to last year. Yep, now it's time to get some food, hydrate, spot some bears. How long did that take us to get up here?
Hour and 15.
Hour and
Walk pretty slow.
Hour and 15 going slow. It's about 2:30 right now. Plenty of time to sit and relax and enjoy the views. I can smell the beautiful mountain air. Gotta bag it up and take it home so you can smell it all year. Well, we've retreated into the shade. Got my seeds, the shade. This is right where our stuff's right there, but it is hot. The sun is baking. I'm already getting red. So we can see most everything from here, so we're just gonna stay in the shade until the sun starts to dip down a little bit. Yeah, so far we've seen 3 elk, 4 elk, 1 elk, 1 muley down there. So we're seeing stuff. We just need the bears to come out. Well, night 1 is coming to conclusion. We can no longer really see our side of the mountain. Down these green patches, we were hoping stuff would come out, and elk came out. We had elk up above and mule deer all through here. And mule deer down here, and behind us, elk, but no bears. So we are going to hike out slow, take our time, because the ridge that we're sitting on has some deep woods above and then some stuff below it that's really open, so we'll be able to see it once we're hiking out. And there's 0 wind right now, so the thermals should be pulling everything down. So we'll take our time hiking out and get some dinner. It was a great first day. Just no bears sighted. Not yet anyways. We'll get on them. Got the brats cooking while we set up the rest of camp. Saying goodnight to the mountains. Heading back up again tomorrow. We're on day 2 of our hunt. We decided to drive to a different spot that we've never been and just spend some time exploring it. We have all day. It's gonna be hot today. So we're gonna take our time getting into a new spot. We're going into some denser woods. We've been hunting a lot of open burns, just not seeing a lot the last couple of years in those areas. So we're gonna go into the deep woods, see if we can find something up here. Well, after an hour, we've gone about 1,500 vertical feet. We started essentially down there in the green. 2.5 miles or so. We got about another half mile and 500 more feet. But it's all right to stop and look at this view. We also have to get back down there later, so. going up.
Yeah.
I got them all fanned up. Well, we hiked 3 miles in, about 2,000 feet up, only to find that Onyx is a little behind. This forest is way more grown up. And there's supposed to be some good patches, and we can see in there, but it's way more grown up than what the map looked like. When we got to the top, we found some bear poop, but it is very old. Very old. Dunk has another pile of poop up here, so there's bears, but it's so dense. I don't know if it'd be worth it to stay up here or not. We're gonna sit, drink. I mean, we just did a big hike. We're gonna regroup, get some water. It's a little fresher, but still old. We'll see. It's gonna be, if we back out of here, 6 miles, 2,000 up, 2,000 down, and then we gotta figure out where we can go after that for the afternoon. That's not gonna kill us, but we'll see. It's been a pretty easy hike. Heading down the mountain. We're just not seeing enough sign. It's too dense in the woods to see across. Way more growing up than we thought. So we're gonna head back down. Tough workout. We're gonna make a game plan and get on some bears this afternoon. Probably head up to that ridge over there where it's way more open. Lots of hiking today. Fun. Going higher. Alright, spot number 2 of the day. A spot we're familiar with. This spot way up there is where we had 2 bears last year, so we'll be glassing that. We also have this little bowl, which is a really pretty bowl, but the wind is whipping up here, so we'll see how that plays a role with it. It's Friday, and we see there's more activity in the campground. Saw a car parked at the spot we were at last night, and a guy on a mountain bike hiking up into a different spot. So I guess we'll keep going to the hard to get spots and start making a game plan for the weekend if it gets busy down here. Until then, it's time for lunch and get comfortable. Any input?
It's time to eat lunch.
Yeah, it's time. Get some water. Adios. Well, as you can see, the sun is just going down. Day 2 coming to a close with not a lot of action. By the time we get back to the camp, we put it in about 10 miles with a lot of elevation, and it was hot and windy, and we see 1 mule deer down there. So not a lot of action tonight. Until then, we're just gonna sit and gonna glass for the last little bit of light, and we got a 2 miler out of here to get back to camp.
his chest. Dropped him. You just dropped him. Get another one in. Get another one in. He's right there. We just spotted him on the way back. I just saw him out of the corner of my eye. He's at like 30 yards maybe. Nice little cinnamon. Dog, I can't believe that just happened, dude. Well, at least when it happens that fast, you don't have to worry about the adrenaline. Our whole mind's going. We're just hiking out. It's like last light. It's getting dark. And this guy's just rooting around back in here. Alright, we gotta stop filming so I can get my head straight. Dunk knelt down right here. I got his gun off his back. He put a bullet in. The bear was looking right at us. Dunk put it right in his chest and dropped him. What is flashing light? 5 minutes of light, of legal light. Holy crap. Get your gun up. Yep. Get on him. Holy crap. What a bear. Josh Dunkelberger. That's a big bear. Holy smoke. That's a good bear, dog. We were right down there on the road. That's what you call a 10-miler. Yeah, we put in 10 miles. We're like a mile away from the truck. Holy crap. He was rooting around right here. Oh, that's a big bear. You hit him right in the neck. Right below the neck. Brother. You did it. That's crazy, man. All the work. 3 years of hunting. You got your first bear. And he's a wonderful bear. Get his head up for me. Oh my goodness, dude. It's late. We got it right before the shooting light was up. We are gonna start getting her processed here. So we got a lot of work to do tonight. Probably gonna sleep in a little bit tomorrow. All right, dude. Well, get to work. I'll stand here and film. I'm just kidding. Where you don't want to film. All right. We are packed up. Got this whole bear in. Didn't take the time to debone it because we gotta get to camp. It's currently late. Yeah, he's barely hanging in there.
Well, it's the next morning. Does it feel real yet?
Not yet.
As we stand in our long johns, sipping coffee and looking at this bear. We're at an actual campsite. Like, the road is right there, so anybody that drives by is gonna get a shock. Oh, look at the size of this big boy. And it is a boar. When we first, in the haste and excitement, we're getting ready to look him over, we didn't see his testicles, but they're there, and he's a big male. Just got him laid out on the log here so that he could cool off. It was only got down to like 50 degrees last night because we're at a campsite. You can't hang in here, so we had to put them in the cooler. And there's ice in there, but we just want to get them opened up and get them out. And we'll start deboning today. I feel terrible. We got to bed probably 12:30, so 1:30 our time, and just had a hard time coming down from the adrenaline. I'm super puffy, but I'm gonna drink a bunch of coffee and eat some food, and then we're gonna get deboning and probably have to run into town today to get more ice to keep him cool, because we still have, it's our third day, we still have another 3-4 days of hunting left, maybe even longer than that if we have it in us. So we got to keep him cold that entire time. And I guess now a Yeti, expensive Yeti cooler makes sense, right? But we are gonna eat breakfast and get deboning. Finishing up deboning, just to give us more room in the cooler. Got ice on the bear. We're heading into a spot. There's a lot of people driving down this way, so we are going off trail into a valley that has no trail for weekend warrior hikers. So hopefully it keeps us away from people and gives us a good view of a new ridge that we have not glassed yet, but we're gonna have to get back there a ways, so take our time, find a good spot to set up, and we got about 9.5 hours of hunting ahead of us. Here we are, under our tarp again. This time not from sun. It's raining. It looks sunny right now. The sun keeps popping out and then going away. And it's been raining quite a bit on us, so it's cooled off. It's raining. The sun's still shining. You would think a bear would love this. So we're gonna hold out. What do you think, Don?
I mean, if I weighed 300 pounds and was covered in hair, this is a perfect time to come out and play.
Well, the weather held up, but our wind is blowing straight down this valley. And that's kind of where we're expecting bears to come from. There's a mule deer that was running towards us. She got 800 yards away and smelled us and turned around. So we're gonna get out of here because it's tricky hiking out of here. So we're gonna get out with lots of light and call it a night. Let's go, Don. Been battling these winds all day. Actually, the last 3 days. At least it's pretty. We got bear cooking at bear camp. Chef Boyardon. Looking good. Man, we are living large. We're taking it easy this year and it's paying off. Woohoo! Surprised how much
The last time we had to cross the line.
we're pros now. But yeah, that thing moves way more than you think it would. Well, we're taking a break. 3 miles back. We've been going for almost 2 hours. we're now running into a lot of down trees that we are climbing over. Some of them kind of risky, but what looks like we have a view of a good hillside is really about like that. We're gonna drink some water and eat some food. It's noon right now. And then we're probably gonna start heading back and look for some of those open patches at the beginning.
That first mile.
Yeah, within the first mile. So, all the dangers out here. The most dangerous thing we ran into is 2 off-leash German Shepherds. The owners were so surprised that they were acting so angry and aggressive with us. Sounds like every German Shepherd owner I know. So, yep, we're gonna eat some lunch and head on back. We are some awesome nature walkers right now. So we just parked our truck to get out and we just heard a loud crack of a rifle. Hard to tell where it came from. Sounded like it came from down there. Well, I wonder if we should drive down and see if there's a truck down there. Okay, yeah, they're still shooting. Where? Sounds like it's coming from down there and going up. Hopefully they're not shooting at us. So moved a little bit so I have a better view of the valley. And Dunk is right behind me. He can see that whole valley and quite a bit of stuff over here. In my view, I have about 150 yards in this valley here, and same in the valley there, and that whole hillside in this. Super thick timber on the other side over there. Super thick. So hopefully means that bears will come over this ridge to feed over here, or even come down this valley and feed. Somebody has been continually shooting. It sounds like it's hard to tell with the wind in the mountains, but it sounds like they're a ways away from us, but they keep shooting. So if anything, hopefully that scares bears to us. But yeah, I'm tucked in here nice. A little bit out of the wind, but not out of the sun. But it's supposed to start calming down tonight, and tomorrow's going to be our best day for hunting. So if we don't get a bear tonight, we really want to find where we're going to be at tomorrow, which I think this could be a great spot. It's just weird because I'm not staring at a mountain from miles away. I'm staring at it from 300 yards away, and it doesn't seem like enough ground to cover with our eyes. But so far we've covered a lot of ground and we have not seen a bear. The bear we killed at Dunks, we walked up on at 30 yards, so we have not glassed up a bear. I'd love to get glass on a bear and make a plan, not just have to instinct shoot one, bushwhack one like we did, which is fine, but I would like to see one and make the conscious decision. That's the bear I want. I'll take whatever I can get.
More chapter in my 50-cent depot find.
Nothing. It got very cold and the wind quit. Changed directions and then died, and I got super excited thinking, all right, things are getting up and moving. And they did. We saw some mule deer. They came to the grass that I thought was going to be the hunting hole, but no bear. So this is the end of day 4 of hunting, and we have one bear in the cooler, but we have not glassed up a bear yet. So this year's just been kind of a goofy year. It's gonna stay chilly tomorrow with some moderately high winds again, but it's sunny. Tuesday and Wednesday is looking like a 90% chance of rain with like a high in the 40s. So we'll have to see how tough we are. We're gonna get the stove in the teepee tonight, warm that bad boy up. So we'll see how things play out the next couple days. We might have used up all of our luck on Dunks Bear. So, and I think at this point in the game, we're relying a lot on luck. We'll see.
It's cool. That side you can see the flame.
Man, this type of hiking is the stuff that's actually a killer. Tall grass, stepping over everything, steady incline. Update. We've been sitting for a couple hours now. We hiked a little bit further back in here than we did the previous, or 2 years ago, and it looks pretty good. The stuff that looks the best is we'd have to make quite a game plan. The weather's definitely different. The sun is still shining. We're under the tarp here because it was getting hot for a bit. But now some clouds have come out, the wind's picking up, and it's a chilly wind. Last night it got really cold, so we anticipate the weather's going to be, and we're excited about that. Hopefully the bears want to move a little more in the cool weather. Shout out to my 7th grade class for a teacher appreciation gift. It's keeping me nice and warm, and some of my new scope rings. So confidence and accuracy and staying warm out here in the mountains. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna keep sitting. I'll show you what we're working with. This stuff up there looks fantastic, but we also know that there's this deep timber and this light timber that's all these old roads with nice green grass and all of this. And there's some nice green grass, kind of pasture looking stuff over there. So lots of water down here and lots of green grass, so hopefully bears are moving. We thought that we were going to have nice green grass way at the top there, but that's actually a bunch of aspen trees, so that makes it easier to get to any bear that might come down here. We have been all over this place. We hunted a couple days ago on this ridge over there. Dunk got his bear way back on that ridge back over there. We've been everywhere. It is not for a lack of trying that we have not got another bear, but we determined that you just gotta put in miles and take your time in the spots that look good and hope a bear's there. Otherwise, there's not much you can do but sit and wait. And that's what we're doing. Well, so far that doe's the only thing coming out tonight on these roads. We had elk over here. We had mountain goats up there. No bears. Not even up in the high stuff. Got a half hour before we have to head out. Tomorrow's supposed to be the rainy day, so we're gonna hunker down and we're gonna have our gear ready to go in case there's a break in the weather. Wednesday is supposed to be a high in the 40s, and the winds shift from a southwest to a northwest. And there's a spot we've been wanting to hunt. We can't hunt it with the southwest, so we're gonna hang out until Wednesday, try to hunt that spot and get it done. But if not, we got to get Dunks Bear checked in before the weekend, so probably Thursday morning head out and head for home. So hopefully in the next, when we have a half hour before we get walking, but an hour of shooting light, so, or legal light, so maybe something will happen. But if not, hopefully on a Wednesday we'll get it done, have 2 bears to check in. It's a perfect night tonight. It's beautiful out. cool, crisp, hardly any wind. Just one doe to watch. Oh well, we'll try again later. Keep at it.
Hey, Dom. Should we go run the camera up ahead of the trail and leave it up there and walk past it and act like it was just casual? Here, I'll run ahead and you just walk by, okay? Good idea. Okay, ready, Dunk. Action. Boy, that was the shot. That was the shot right there. Some big time YouTuber, huh? Tell you what, just a reminder, anybody who may watch this stuff, we're doing this for each other and for our family and friends so we can document all the cool stuff we're doing. And also one day, I'd like for my kids to be able to tell my grandkids that we did awesome stuff. Not only tell them, be able to show them the stories. So yeah, we don't put a lot into our filming, but we sure have a lot of fun out here. And I hope people enjoy watching it. Not the bear we wanted, but a big old rabbit. Should we shoot him? We are standing literally above a rainbow. We are above another rainbow. That's how you know you got some elevation under you. That's right where Dunk shot his bear, right there. He's reliving it right now. Well, we're headed down the mountain. We've been at this for 4 hours and made it all the way to the ridge. We got the glass stuff that we've seen before just from a mile away. So it was good to learn about what those draws and ridges actually look like up close, as well as a realistic game plan for if we ever do see a bear in there, how we're gonna get to that bear based on the wind, because it looks like you just go up the ridge, just walk up the ridge, but it is steep country, so knowing what's accessible and what the fastest route would be is going to be a game changer eventually. So not a waste of a day, but no bears, hardly any bear sign, maybe some bear sign, some old poop, but no sign besides that. I just put the camera away and I glanced to my shoulder. This one's for you, Dad. Little morel mushroom. Look at that guy. Ooh, I wonder if there'd be any more to throw on a pan with some oil. I have to look around. Dunk's getting ready to make up some food while we sit in the rain. Yep, they said it would rain and we got a good, 7 miles in. We covered a lot of ground. We did not see a lot of bear sign. But we got up there and we covered it. Now we're trying to stay warm and dry, as you can hear. It's raining, so we'll fill up bellies and catch up on rest.
Well, day 7's gonna come to an end quick. It rained a lot. We had a bunch of water coming under the tent. We found where we had maybe a little leak right above my head here, dripping on me. We were in the tent from, what was it, probably 4 o'clock until now. So we've been in the tent for a long time, did a lot of good reading, had the fire going and cooked some food in here. And now this morning, looking at the forecast and looking out, it's not going to be much better of a day. So because of Dunk's bear in the cooler and having to get it checked in, not wanting the meat to go bad and having to get checked in, we're gonna call it a hunt. So we're going to be packing up here. It's about 5 a.m. We're packing up here and start heading into town after a bit. So that's going to be a wrap on 2026 bear hunt. Successful with the big mature color phase bear that Dunk got, so we're excited about that. Just didn't get my tag filled, but that's all right. We had a good adventure, and we were counting it up close to maybe close to, if not 30 miles of actual rucking, like with packs on, and then the elevation we gained up and down was quite a bit. My heels are raw. Dunk, you got some good blisters as well, so we put in the work. We got a bear. Ready to go home. Excited to see the family.